What's the face for?
What? Oh, nothing.
Well, it doesn't look like nothing.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking.
Are you ready to go?
I'm not ready.
Because if we get a move on, we could get there before lunch and you can meet some of your new neighbors.
Everything that ever happened to me happened in this house. It's all memories.
Well, leaving's hard, but trust me, it's for the best.
You know, if you really want to know, when you came in, what I was thinking about was the last time that I saw Elsie before she passed. I mean, I was here, but I don't think I even really saw her.
Well, that had to be 50 years ago.
No, thereabouts, yeah. Elsie was off at school already. And not having my big sister in the house was hard. Harder than I realized at the time, probably. It would have been the last time I ever heard her voice. I should remember that, but I can't. I keep going through it. I walk down the hallway. I can hear her voice, Dad's too, but not what they're saying. I get to the top of the stairs, and then I don't know what comes next. I know she was gone a few days later. I know I didn't even really see her that day, but that's it. I just keep traveling through it over and over, and I don't have an ending.
Memories are funny that way. You go back and revisit and things change.
Guess so. But it's hard. I'm supposed to let it go.
Reminds me of a story my grandmother told me. It's about a man who went to church every day to pray to God because his wife couldn't have kids. But then his prayers were answered finally, and he had a kid, but something went wrong. The kid was a wolf, and his poor wife died in childbirth. In honor of his wife, he named his kid Memory.
Oh, can you hand me those?
Yeah. The wolf could talk, too, and he grew into the size of a grizzly. Eventually, the man had to move out into the woods and leave the city. People in the town were scared because they thought that the wolf was going to start looking at them. So they had their best smith build a chain. They brought the chain to the wolf and they said, "Wolf, let us bind you. If you can break free, we'll tell everyone about your great strength." Then he flexed his muscles and that chain shattered into 1,000,000 pieces. Of course, all of this just made the townsfolk scared. So they prayed for an unbreakable chain. And in the morning, one of the townsfolk saw a red ribbon blowing in the wind. Then they brought it to the wolf. "Wolf, let us bind you. We will tell tales of your great strength. If you cannot break it, we'll set you free." But then he said one of the townspeople had to lay his arm in his mouth. "If you don't set me free, I'm going to take that arm." Well, they knew what was going to happen, and no one wanted to volunteer. Then Memory's father volunteered to be the one to put his arm in his mouth. After a long time, Memory admitted that he couldn't break free. The townspeople, since they were never going to let him free anyway, celebrated. Memory's father closed his eyes and looked at him and said, "Do it." Well, the wolf bit down, and as the man was bleeding out in the snow, Memory turned away from his father. The last thing his dad saw was not his son, but that unbreakable red ribbon. Well, that's pretty much it. The people lived happily ever after, I think, whether they deserved it or not. Anyhow, it's time.
Okay.
You know what? Tommy and I will come back. We'll pick up the rest of this stuff, okay? You don't have to worry about it. I'll wait outside.
It's okay.